have got to have your head in the game.
And a new group in for the Heat. Money's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Money comes in for Vincent. Scotty's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Anderson in for Kendrick Nunn. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Oubre's checked in for Rozier.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And finished off by Anderson.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Scott. Oh!
Nice.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
And that fired his guys up, no question. You love seeing that.
Four, and he goes right over Mason Plumlee and slams it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Ball. They get a hand on it. He kicks to Plumlee. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. At the elbow, Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat. Will take it the other way. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Jones against Oubre. Jones trying to get open. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Money's got 5 points so far. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. They swipe it. Here's Hero. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And when you're drafted by the Heat like Hero was, you better play some defense.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Hero. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Kicks it out to Jones. Over Oubre. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 23 points.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Shots good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Here's Plumlee, and nothing is falling for him right now. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Hero, and he dunks it down.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Knocks it loose. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
1:12 left to play in the first. Jones against Oubre. The kick out to Ball. misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jones, the pass to Money. And that comes off the assist by Jones. That's 7 points for Money.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Here's Ball. The Heat getting the bucket. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, Bridges. Takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Anderson, he's checked in for Hero. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Martin's checked in. Now, here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Here's Ball. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And Anderson slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Jones. Scott is out there with Money. And it's Okpala in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And so it's Charlotte with it. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Miami on defense. Plumlee, the pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. It's deflected. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Miami making a change here. Ford's checked in. The three-pointer is right on target.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Passes it to Plumlee. Ball with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Ball kicks to Martin. Will it go? And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Miami with the ball. Ford passes to Money. Takes it inside.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Ball with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Jones. Finished off the break. Jones has got 27 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Plumlee dishes the ball. In the corner, it's Martin. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Knocked loose to end the drought. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got his first 2 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Now, Washington. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Ball kicks to Martin. Ford with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Scott's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Bridges against Scott. Bridges left side. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Ford.
Oh, good. Did you see that? Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautiful.
It's stolen by Jones. Into the... Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Scott, good.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jones is running. Oh!
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. And Ball gets double teamed. Outside Martin. Washington kicks to Ball. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And again, Miami running the court in transition. And Anderson slams it in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Plumlee finds Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And Ball gets double teamed. Back to Martin. Stolen by Anderson. The pass to Money. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Poked away. Martin the pass to Ball. Back to Martin. Going inside. Plumlee against Ford. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. The Heat go the other way with it. The drive by Scott. And he recovers it. Plumlee with it. Jones covering. It's stolen by Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
If someone was there to contest it, it wouldn't have done any good.
Here's Scott. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Ball with it. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Here's Ford, and he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Here's Money. Here's the drive.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Butler, he's checked in for Scott. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Rozier. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Anderson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off. The back of the rim. Anderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. That's tipped. Ford with the steal. And finish off by Anderson.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Scotty's checked in for the Heat. Here's Rozier. Hayward outside. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Ford with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up for the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And some changes here for the Heat. Butler, he's checked in for Scott. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Anderson. Jones from outside. Got a piece of it. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got 44.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Beyond the arc. Ford kicks to Jones. Over Martin. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Jones has got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami. Nunn with it. Picked up by Rozier from downtown. And the Heat, another 3.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Fires the 3. Back to Nunn. From outside the arc. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nunn's got 11 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Washington. Defended by Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And this offense is in. A perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Washington out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point. It's stolen by Jones.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Here's Ford. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his... eighth assist in the game. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Hayward. With some arc. It's deflected. In transition, here comes Miami.
It's behind the D on the break. The passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Knocked loose. Here's Ford, and they're moving it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Anderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Anderson's got 25. Points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Pass to Washington. To end the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Ball.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Anderson. Count the basket. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. Here he goes. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Hayward, left side. Pass to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee with it. Jones covering. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Last year, Oladipo was a surprise inclusion in the James Harden deal.
Yeah, Kevin, and a few years back was the headline in the Paul George deal. I mean, shows the value of Oladipo getting traded for 2 potential Hall of Famers.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And it's Washington missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Ball kicks to Rozier. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him, and the shot is good.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Heat.
Now here's Jones. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And finished off by Anderson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Charlotte turns it over again. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for Washington. And Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. Here's Nunn. And it's good from the elbow. Nunn's got 15 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Ripped away. Here's Vincent. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is Butler at his best. I mean, he's a juggernaut player who makes an impact on both ends.
Stolen by Nunn. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Knocks it loose. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Bridges outside. Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. It's stolen by Jones. All alone. And it's Jones finishing it off.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. None. And he takes... The fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Stolen by Nunn. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Jones against Oubre. It's stolen by Jones. And here's Adebayo outside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Flashing that leaping ability there. Butler really gets off the floor fast when he's near the hoop.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Poke loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Jones finishing it off.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. None with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
In transition, here comes Miami. Jones is running.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Stolen by none. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Knocked away. Hayward on the wing. Over Adebayo. Out to Hayward. Hayward is doubled. Just 4 to shoot. Plumlee finds Ball. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And Charlotte turns it over again. And a new group in for the Heat. Money's checked in for Adebayo. Money comes in for Vincent. Scotty's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Anderson in for Kendrick Nunn. Charlotte also making some changes. Jones checked in for Plumlee. And Martin subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Ball, the pass to Oubre. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Right side, Jones. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Scott. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 2 minutes. Oubre with it. Jones covering, and Jones over to help. Bridges passes to Jones. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Ford. Drives to the hoop.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Bridges against Ford. And Jones has it in the corner. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The ability to score in close. Bridges showing some nice touch and concentration from this area.
Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
If someone was there to contest it, it wouldn't have done any good.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Terry Rozier's checked in for ball, and Anderson gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That's tipped. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Jones looking for an opening. Oubre outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He lobs it up. Scott finds Jones. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Anderson against Rozier. The pass to Martin. Takes the three, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Miami, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Anderson with the ball for Miami. We've got Butler. Jones is out there with Anderson. And there's Money. And it's Ford in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Martin against Jones.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Oh, see that?
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yes.
that's for sure. Here's Rozier. Anderson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass. And here are the Heat now. Anderson passes to Jones. Throws it up high. A rebound by Carey.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite. connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
It's stolen by Jones. That's a 2 from Butler. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
The Hornets shooting only 21% from the field so far. And Charlotte turns it over again. And again, the Heat making a change here. Scott's checked in. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Money. And there's another one for the Heat.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Jones driving inside. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Scott. Kicks it to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Carey passes to Rozier. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Rozier. For 3. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Anderson. 18 feet out. And then Jones with the jam.
He's playing lights out. Right now, I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Carey passes to Martin. Here's Carey. Can they get it? Scott pulls it in.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
And Anderson slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here is Rozier. Pass to Jones. Back to Rozier. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Scott. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McDaniels, he's checked in for Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Hornets have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
From 17 feet out, here's Anderson. Heat moving the ball around. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Martin kicks to Jones. Here's Martin. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Hornets making a change here. Owundu's checked in. Outside, Martin. That's tipped. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Martin. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Here's Owundu, defended by Jones to stop the run. Owundu, that's good. Owundu's got his first bucket in this one.
I like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about it.
Butler with the ball. Jones covering. The shot's good. 17 points for Butler.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
Well, that's just who Butler is. An opportunistic scorer who pounces on any available lane he sees.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Carey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Butler. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Butler's got 16 points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jones. And there's the drive. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And finish off by Anderson.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Martin against Anderson. Pass to Owundu. Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Hornets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Anderson. And another basket for Miami.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Charlotte shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Martin against Jones. Now Martin. And another fast break chance here for the Heat. Here we go.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Charlotte shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. It's stolen by Jones. And another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
What fearlessness. That's got to energize his team.
Here's Anderson, and finish off by Anderson.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Martin the pass to Jones. Butler with the steal. Jones drives in, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. That's tipped. He takes... Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For money.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
.114 left in the 4th. McDaniels kicks the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a 1-2. And just miss after miss right now.
Playing him tough inside and prevent the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
And here's Anderson for 3. Drains it from behind the arc. Anderson's got 57 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that series.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Here's a 1-2. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Scott. And it's Miami with another.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Ball against Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oh, wow. The devastating windmill jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.